Hi, this is Mike Regan with Transact's 2-Minute Warning for the week of June 10th. In this week's 2-Minute Warning, we're taking a look at why having great freight data can be such an incredibly valuable asset for your organization. Over the years, I've given a talk. It remains one of my favorites. It's called Is Your Freight Payment Process an Asset or an Anchor? And it takes a look at how companies treat the settlement function and the data that can be derived from having a great freight payment process. Some companies view it as an expense. It's an anchor. You just want to get those bills audited and paid as cheaply as you can. The data could be important, but really, who cares? I know you say it's important, but at the end of the day, it's a price-driven decision. Other companies, though, take a look at it and say, we want to have it be an asset. And it's not just having a great audit that makes it an asset and a great settlement function, it's having great data. Now, the reason I bring this up was last week, we talked about 3 ways that your company can actually reduce costs even when rates are going up. And one of the things that we focused on was that you need to have great data. Now, some of you got back to us and said, could you kind of elaborate on that? What might we be missing? Well, when you have great data, it opens up some opportunities for you. First, it will help you understand what has actually happened. When we see companies that have variances in the freight area, undoubtedly they say, why did it occur? And that's when you go into the root cause analysis. Want to figure out what's really driving the cost. Well, great data makes that a much easier process. The second thing, though, that great data allows you to do is to be proactive in looking at what's coming at us. Give you an example, like on June 30th, New York City was going to implement a congestion pricing mechanism. The governor's put it on hold for right now, but how much would that have cost your company? Well, if you have great data, you can look at the potential cost impact with UPS and FedEx constantly changing their delivery zones and coming up with all sorts of accessorial charges. It begs the question, how will this financially affect us? What are some of the things that we need to be doing in adjusting our sales policies with freight issues factored in? That's where great data can help you get to that number, and it can help you be proactive. But third and most importantly, it also allows you to define the options and alternatives that give you the capability to not just look at what's coming at you, understand it, but also take a look at what are the workarounds going to be doing? What are things that we could be doing differently? This week, I was just talking to a CEO of a company, great conversation, but we identified 3 or 4 areas where their company could reduce their costs in a very significant way. Look at the data. Now, a lot of companies, if it's not an asset for you, if it's an anchor, you may not have that data, but don't worry. You can give your friends here a call at Transact, and we can come up with a plan as to how you can get that great data, not just today, but on an ongoing basis. Now, if you're interested, simply send me an email or give us a call, because with each and every 2-minute warning, we're here to remind you, we're on your team, we're here to help, and we're passionate about seeing you be successful. Thanks for your time.